Check it out.
And if you're looking for an exciting hour on Saturday evening on television, you have come to absolutely the right place. Welcome, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, to the Ladies Circle. My name is Helen Apia Ampofo, and as always, I'm doing this with some serious reinforcement. These beautiful ladies, they're here, they're ready. Sika Osai Douglas, Anita Ekia Ekufu. Hello, hello, ladies.
How are you?
Listen, we've been missing our viewers. They've been missing us. It's great to be back.
Yeah. You look amazing, by the way.
Thank you.
Do you want to give us a 360? Because you can't wear a dress like this and not give us a little twirl.
A little jump.
A little shimmer.
A little tassel action.
A little bobrisky. Hey, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Hey.
But you want a 12? I'll give you a 12. I'll give you a 12.
Okay,
I'll give you a 12.
We absolutely love it.
I've been leaving, you know, my trail all throughout the corridor.
So they know where to find Helen.
Exactly.
I love that. It is the month of love. Are we feeling the love, ladies?
We're feeling it.
I'm
sucking it all in.
I mean, you look like it. You're already in the colors.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I didn't even know.
It's February.
It has to February.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What are the streets of Accra saying? What are the guys saying?
The streets are empty.
What are the DMs saying?
The streets are very empty. The DMs, a few, you know, local few here and there.
The Ghanaian guys are not doing the things for you?
No, they say you're calling it international. You're calling it international. But it's great to see you, ladies.
It is great. And of course, we have some amazing sponsors who continue to support the show and make sure that every Saturday at 6 p.m. on TV3, we come to you to entertain you and give you a bit of, you know, crazy as well. We have an amazing guest on this show today. In fact, she needs no introduction. Her name is synonymous with beauty, with brains, with activism. She is a powerhouse in the film industry. I think you kind of have an idea of who we're talking about, but as usual, we have a video to introduce our guest, so let's take it away.
Yvonne Nelson is a Ghanaian actress, model, film producer and entrepreneur born on November 12, 1985. She was born in Accra, Ghana. She started her education at St. Martin de Porres School in Accra and later went to Agri Memorial Senior High School. She later had her tertiary education at Zenith University College and Central University, where she did a degree course in Human Resource Management. She graduated from the Ghana Institute of Management and Public Administration, GIMPA, with a master's degree in International Relations and Diplomacy in 2020. She founded the Yvonne Nelson Glaucoma Foundation in 2010, which was geared towards creating awareness about the disease. As a result of her philanthropic activities, particularly in glaucoma, she was honored by Go Woman magazine and Printex for her foundation and film career. Yvonne was awarded a special award as the MTN Heroes of Change in recognition of her charity work in fighting glaucoma. The prolific actress has starred in several movies, including House of Gold, Any Other Monday, In April, Swings, Princess Tyra, Love War, Classic Love, among others.
Ladies and gentlemen, our guest for today, the beautiful Yvonne Nelson!
For a non-dancer, those were some exquisite. What do you call this one? The Shakira.
The Hawaiian dance.
the Hawaiian dance.
Yeah, the Hawaiian
Copyright
dance.
that. It's going to catch on.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you guys?
Fine, thank you. Welcome to the Ladies Circle.
Thank you.
I mean, you're making us look a little short, but it's okay. We'll take it like that.
I look short every day.
No, I think Helen took the cake with this one. Helen took the cake, but it's so good to have you here.
Thank you guys.
How's everything going?
Good. Stressful.
That's like, I think that's part of living in Ghana.
Yeah, a lot
Stressful.
of work. Of work and no money.
Very relatable.
We all can relate.
Yes, tariffs went up. Listen, not to be that person, but tariffs went up this month. Electricity some 30%, water over 12%,
Give
LPG
us
in that same
statistics.
range, petrol 5 to 8%, diesel 8 to 10%. Policy rates have gone up 28%. Interbank, if you're an individual, maybe 37%.
What?
But I digress. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, all of it.
But we move on. And you're somebody who has been persistent, you have faced adversity and still come through on the other side. I mean, I think we're going to get into what even gives you the strength to be able to do it every single day. But what have you been working on? How's everything been going?
A lot. I just finished filming my third movie. Because last year I shot 2 movies last year.
Yeah.
Not Kuka. I shot 2 movies last year, and then this month I had to do a reshoot because the one I shot in December didn't go well. I had to do,
So was that double budget?
Kind of, because I had to like pay new cast members, I had to pay my crew members again, I had to fly someone new in.
In this economy.
Yes, yes. So my December was very depressing.
Wow.
Shame.
Yeah, it was-
Hopefully we can bring some energy
Exactly.
and
That's
some
why we're
happiness
here,
into
Annie.
your spirit today.
That's why we're here. But before we get into our conversation proper, and of course we are back bigger and better, new set, and of course we know you are loving every bit of it, but what a better way to start the year and our new episodes of the Lady Circle than with the beautiful Yvonne Nelson. She has a new movie that is about to be premiered, but even before we talk about the movie, you know she's been here for a very long time, from the days of Princess Tyra to the list goes on and on and on. But I've always wondered, Yvonne, from being an actress to a producer, you do everything. I won't even ask, what don't you do? But you do everything. My first question is, how have you survived all these years? What is that magic that has worked for Yvonne Nelson?
Okay, so when I started, right, even my family did not believe in me. So for me, I feel like I just had to prove a point, you know, from home. And then I joined the industry. I realized there was so much hate because there was a point where I even had a ban on my head in 2010.
Wow.
A ban, you say?
Yeah, a ban. A group of producers came together and banned me.
Was it what they call sort of blacklisting?
Yes, so
Yes.
she was cancelled.
Cancelled.
Yes,
Yes.
kind of. And it was actually because of that I registered YM Productions and started producing. So maybe the hate just keeps me going. Because when people feel like, you know, nah,
Yeah.
we're going to mess her up, she's not getting anywhere, she can't do it. Oh, that's when
You get motivated.
yeah, I
and
get all the
inspired.
powers in. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna do it.
I mean, I can imagine that spurring you on, but are there times where you think, well, I'm going to give up because this is too much? Nobody wants to be the subject of abuse, if you will, the subject of hate.
Even Jesus Christ went through it, didn't he?
That's true.
Yeah. For me,
Yvonne
I don't,
Nelson of Nazareth.
I don't think I would ever stop. So I mind my business. I don't know if you guys see that about me, but I'm
mind it
usually
too much.
in my corner. If it's time to promote a project,
Yeah.
then I come out and I start doing interviews because there's so much hatred out there. I'm even scared to hang out with people. Like I don't trust anyone. Like someone can just put something in my drink. Like I'm just that kind of person.
You still
I'm
feel that way?
Yes.
I think even more so now because
Yes.
of what she's been able to attain and where she is
Exactly.
in her
Oh
career.
yeah. Oh yeah.
Fascinating.
Yes.
But then how do you still deal with betrayal? Because I'm sure you still have that.
Yeah, I learned from them. I will shut up. I will not even talk about it. But I'm working on something, which will be out very soon this year. Hopefully, middle of this year. So I won't give too much
Oh,
away.
give us a little hint,
No.
Yvonne. We want an exclusive.
Okay. It's
Small
so
hint,
it's
small
it's more of the Yvonne Nelson Ghanaians don't know or the world don't know. Yeah. So I'm just letting everything out.
Yvonne, on this platform, one thing we've done all throughout the years is to celebrate women who are doing fantastic, women who are doing amazingly well. And for the field you find yourself in, it's largely male dominated.
Yes.
And so to have you all these years make it happen, get your movies on big platforms, Netflix, how do you pick up the pieces, put this together? How do you fund your productions? Because I know it's not a joke. I was watching your trailer and I'm like, okay, how did she get into Kuka? How did they allow you to film there?
Is it who you know?
No. There's a commercial services part
Okay.
at the airport. So if you want to film or do anything
That easy?
camera related, you go there. But then again, there are protocols. You know, there's a
Okay.
procedure. You need to insure your crew, your cast, which is a lot of money.
Wow.
You need to pay like a daily rate.
Yeah.
So it's, you know.
How do you do all of this? Because, you know, it looks beautiful on screen. It
Yeah.
comes out and we're thinking, oh, anybody can just walk in there. But like you're saying, it's not easy.
It was tough, but hey, we did it. And we had a lot of help from the security personnel at the airports. They were with us. You know, you have a lot of people traveling and you're trying to avoid, faces and
Noise, sound.
Yes, yes.
People
yes.
doing this to the camera.
Yeah.
A lot goes into it. Now let's talk about the creativity, the thought process? How do you get into the zone? Talk us through, say, a project from start to finish for, you know, our budding women producers or our budding producers, directors, filmmakers in general. How do you conceive of the ideas? Do you work with a team? Talk us through the process.
Okay, so me, what I do is I'm lucky enough to have this little waterfront that I go to. I sit, I get stories together, but I don't do the screenplay myself.
Okay.
You know, so I do a lot of, I spend a lot of time around nature. So I get my stories together. I have writers who do the screenplay. Sometimes Linda does it, sometimes Pascal Amanfo does it. And then I will start talking to my production manager, we start talking to cast members. So it takes about 6 months to even do all the casting auditions, and then the money, of course.
Let's talk money. You know, money, Sika money. Yeah, this is what I'm interested in. Funding projects like this is hellish, because you don't have a lot of people who believe in the viability of the Ghanaian movie industry. They don't think, okay, so how am I going to get my money back? What are the different distribution platforms? How do you plan on actually making money on this project to pay me back as well as make a profit? How then do you go about convincing somebody that, you know what, put money behind me, it would be worth it?
I don't go around convincing anyone, because I fund my movies myself. Yeah. But when I started, the first 3 movies that I produced, The Prize, Single and Married, House of Gold, I was only producing for a company called Media GH, so it wasn't my money.
Okay.
But then I went into the executive producing, because I realized, oh my gosh, like Yvonne, this is like serious business. I was selling out cinema halls, you know. My movies were like the #1 Ghanaian movies in Nigeria. I was doing so well, so I decided to get money myself and, you know, do like a sequel. So I did a sequel for Single and Married, which was Single, Married and Complicated. Yeah.
In this industry, it's come up quite a number of times. And even recently, there's a movie I watched, and reading some of the comments on social media, the producers, the cast, some backlash because of the nudity that sometimes, you know, we see in these movies and all of that. What are your thoughts on it? Some people will say that just a tiny bit of it sells a movie. Sometimes add certain things and then they'll put it in the trailer. So that when someone watches, they're like, I want to see this movie, and then wait till that scene so they enjoy it. You get it. But what are your thoughts on, you know, adding a little bit of those things?
A little bit of spice.
Before people will wait for that part.
Yes.
There are other websites where you don't have to wait. You don't have to go that far. They'll show you that part at the beginning. I digress.
Do you think it's necessary as an ingredient to sell a movie, or if it makes sense to the movie? I'm sure that's how you feel.
Sometimes, So for us, we're telling stories. So if it's essential, you know, and it's adding something to the story, then why not, you know? But it's a personal thing. If an actor wants to go, you know, all nude or wants to take off their clothes, I mean, hey, who am I to sit here and stat? I've been in movies where I'm just wearing my bra, you know? There's nothing, even Kotoka I was in a bra.
And have you received any form of backlash? I mean, from the past, or like people are like, Yvonne Nelson, why did she,
But this is what I do. It's my job. I'm an actress, and they need to understand. What if I'm kissing Majid Michel or John Dumelo? That one too old.
Those ones, you know, I've seen some of the
like
comments, and people are like, oh, there's something going on between Yvonne and John, you know, all of that. But
it always happens. Whenever you know, we see two people in the scene, and automatically they're on their way to marriage.
Yeah.
Do you get tired of that?
Do you think the Ghanaian viewer understanding of filmmaking has increased over the years? Because something like nudity, even sex, some people still think that there's real intercourse.
I used to think that way.
In movies, even till now.
Well, that means we're doing a good job, because we want you guys to think that we're actually doing it.
Yes, but then the criticism that comes with it, like, hey, and no, you know, it's just the understanding that, okay, they have,
it's a job.
They have tricks. They
but if you see somebody being shot down, you don't know that.
We don't think that it's fake. We think it's also real. But you know this one name.
Go there.
You get it. Sometimes the shots you guys take,
cry and, you know, feel all the emotions.
The reality.
Yeah,
of it.
we need to convince the viewers that it's real.
Oh, we are very convinced. We are very convinced. We are.
But we wanted to know, say, from when you conceive the idea to when it hits the screens, on average, what sort of time frame are we thinking?
Lucky enough for me, I have my crew or my post-production team are really good at what they do. So sometimes in 2 months, I can finish a project, post-production. But it all depends on the producer and the timing and when they want to release their movies. So I am very strategic when it comes to my releases. I make sure the dates are good. So it can take 2 months for you to finish.
And the profitability, how is that?
So,
Let's talk
these
numbers.
are not my words, but if you go to Silverbed and you ask them about what Yvonne Nelson or Warren Productions has done over the years, they will give you the numbers. So all I can tell investors or Ghanaians or people who want to join the industry is, if you want to do this, do it and do it well. You know, Ghanaians love quality content, good movies, and people will patronize it. People will come and see it. So with the numbers, my last Val's Day premiere, I had 14 showings.
Wow. Full house.
14.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
14 times.
But let me ask you this. Acting, directing, producing.
Yeah.
Which is your favorite? Because you know Yvonne the director, Yvonne the producer, Yvonne the actress.
Producer, directing is tough, and acting, oh gosh, now I just want to sit behind and just, you know, just tell people what to do. I have a new movie with Jacqueline Mensah, which I just played 4 scenes. Just I'm not going to tell you who else is in the movie, but it's beautiful, and I use just influencers on social media. Yeah, it's a beautiful movie. I can't wait for people to see that. So I'm falling back. You know, I want to give
Other people,
new
the
people
chance.
the chance.
the chance.
I'm intrigued that you say you,
Yeah,
and that deserves applause. You say you use social media influencers. In that. What made you decide to do that? Because sometimes social media influencers get a bad rep about, you know, whether or not they're actually talented enough to fill the shoes of, you know, entertainers who've been doing this for years. But there are people who have the natural talent. Clearly, they're doing something right to be in these positions.
We can all see. Look at the contents they are producing and showing us on social media. Yeah, these are
you
talented
learning
people.
from these people?
From Jacqueline Mensah and co.
From
so
what they're
anytime I'm
seeing.
with Jacqueline, I have to do a video for TikTok. Like I don't know how to maneuver my way. Like TikTok is so hard.
Really?
Charlie, the pressure there, I cannot. So Jacqueline,
Every week they release a new dance. I can't keep up.
I don't have clothes to be changing.
Nasty.
Then tomorrow, like I cannot keep up.
Yes, I can't. So Jacqueline is like one of those.
You've really proven over the years that it is possible, it can be done. Forget about being in a male-dominated field. You can make it happen. And see, we're taking a cue. She's our lead producer, executive here. So we're learning and we're picking up. Very soon we'll also bring out our movie.
Listen,
We will have also fight and action.
LC3, the Lady Circle Angels, you know,
I have a
it's
concept.
coming.
It's a heist. It's a bank heist. We're robbing banks.
You're on your own.
My friend said
Push up the bag, push up the bag.
All of the banks.
But of course, we're not done with Yvonne here. We have so much coming up. And Charlie, this is our first episode of Spark Group. It's so packed.
I said fire
and so
warm.
do not even move an inch. Just sit tight, relax. We're taking a very tiny commercial break. When we come back, there's more right here on the Lady Circle.
Welcome back. Thank you so much for staying with us here on the premiere episode of The Ladies Circle. If you've just joined us, we have a beautiful, talented guest with us. It's Yvonne Nelson. She's been with us and will be with us throughout the show. It's our special gift to you on this premiere episode. But since it is the season of love, and we want to gift something to you, especially the ladies that watch The Ladies Circle, we have another special gift. I don't know whether I should give, like, you know, hints so that they know who he is. Yes, it is a male. I know. You know, when the men come, we get very giddy on the show. But he is a very special person, not only to our guest, but to all the ladies out there that love the African and the Ghanaian film industry. He's a fantastic actor. He is someone that's filled with the Holy Ghost. And he's about to bless our set. Ladies and gentlemen, you ready for our surprise?
Ready.
Are you ready for our surprise at home?
Yes.
Give it up for Majid Michel!
See, I can smell your jealousy from me. You like the way I received
You
my
received your
rose.
rose. You received your rose. Majid, I say you've left Anita out. Come and give her a hug. Small.
Oh, you know.
Come and give her a
Let
tight
me-
one.
Okay.
Okay.
Can we end the show? I want to go home.
Oh my goodness. Welcome, Majid.
Thank you.
To the lady circle.
God, let me warn you.
Hey.
This is TV3, not BBC. Don't use those terminologies on me, please.
I think your attention should be pointed that side, you know.
No,
Not me.
No, very simple
BBC is
English,
that side.
You know,
Yeah.
take it slow.
All right, let's go.
How are you?
Super excellent.
Super excited to have you. How do you feel being surrounded by ladies
Oh, I love it.
in this month of love? Are you feeling the
I
love?
love it. I love women above all things.
He said it, we didn't say it, and we love you right back. Now, the lady sitting next to you is someone that you've known for years. You've been in, countless of her movies. You've also supported her in the background. We've seen the TikToks. We know that your friendship is absolutely authentic. What can you say about her role in actually propelling the film industry forward, especially as a female producer, director, and actress?
I think Yvonne's story must be told more. Leadership is the capacity to influence others through inspiration, not manipulation. Yvonne's story is inspiring. When Yvonne started, she didn't understand the art of acting at all. So she had problems on the set. Actors get angry, the older actors say, why did you bring this girl to come do this? You're wasting our time, blah, 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 blah. And it was zero for Yvonne when she started. And then the journey went on. So Yvonne's story till now is one of an inspiring story. And then that is true leadership for me, when you inspire people along the way, because people wrote you up, people cancelled you, people knew you couldn't go anywhere, and now here you are.
And now here you are. Absolutely.
And it's interesting to know that, in terms of wherever you work, you come up, against challenges. It's easy to give up when you face such opposition. But fast forward now, you're releasing yet another banger. This one titled Kuka. Tell us about that.
Majid, do you want to?
Let me wait. What was it? What was this?
Kuka. Kuka.
All right, so what comes in your head first when you hear this?
Something to do with flights,
When
airport.
you hear Kuka, what comes to your head?
I'm going to Dubai.
To do what? To do what? To shake your what?
Listen, enjoy myself. That's what I think about. I'd love to go,
All right,
holiday.
so when we hear Kuka, the first thing that comes to our head is the airport.
Yes, the airport and flights.
Let me ask you a question. I give you five seconds to answer. If you answer right, I give you $100.
Hey. Put the money here. Oh, tobo.
No, you're not. It's your film.
No, she says the funding is expensive. Yvonne, get involved in the competition. You need it.
I give you 5 seconds to answer.
Yes.
Before Kuka, what's the name Kuka? What was the name of the airport?
Jesus Christ.
Ghana
Gold
Airport.
Coast Airport.
Wrong.
Majid.
Majid.
Ghana
International flights on the Ghana Airport.
Wrong.
So what was the name of the
It was
airport?
called Accra
International Airport.
$100.
So how did it become
Kuka. Yeah.
Is there another question for $100?
Yes.
How did it? Oh, Kuka was like a minister of state or something like that.
Okay, you're finished.
Oh, Majid.
And every brand is always, essential
You are disqualified.
Well, they wanted a symbol of the man who was
Wrong.
able to create the first plane in Ghana.
Kuka, the airport, which was then the Accra International Airport, was a military base. Then Kuka and his team were the ones that ousted Nkrumah.
Yes.
They came in. It's called the NLC, National Liberation
Council.
Yes.
Majid said last time near can once.
Then they came together, and then the coup d'etat took Nkrumah out. Then this was in 66. 67, another team came together to take out the NLC. And they failed. But when they failed, one of the guys captured Kuka. Lieutenant Kuka captured him, took him to the army base and killed him there. So they christened that area and renamed it from the army base, which became the Cranton Airport. They said because he died here, we're going to rename it to Kuka.
Wow. We love a bit of history. That's a very interesting lesson. Thank you.
Yeah, some good history.
Right. And then at the airport, a lot of things happened there. One of them are the cocaine stories.
Okay. It's sounding very interesting.
So one of the
Cocaine stories
is what we are
telling. Absolutely brilliant.
Wow. What a way to tell us about, what this movie is about. I mean, very interesting. I would love to watch this.
So is this a depiction of what happened at that time, or you've brought it into sort of modern life?
Well, the story is inspired by a true story in Ghana. I'm surprised no one has even asked.
Do you know, I think I'm getting an inkling of who it might be. Shall I drop a little something just to see? Just a little something.
But yeah, even the name I used, like I've given away so many clues. But people are not asking questions.
Yeah.
We want to see to make sure we're right.
Yeah, I want people to come out on Valentine's Day to see this movie.
Why Valentine's Day though?
It's my day. So I'm not seeing anyone. I'm not dating. So
you're gnashing.
Yeah, I want to gnash with people and their boyfriends and their girlfriends and their media.
Give them a reason to be
Yvonne
happy.
says a lot of people meet their significant others at her premieres.
Yeah.
Helen,
Well, I've told her if I don't go and live with about 5 boyfriends, she'll be hearing from me. Progress. What about the casting? I see some familiar faces, some faces that we might not be familiar with. We have you're in there, Majid Michel, darling, that's a new face as well. What about casting? How involved are you in that process?
I do the casting. Sometimes
you do
Majid,
the casting.
yeah, sometimes Majid helps. Even when he's not a part of the project, he'll still help with the auditions. But yeah, I do all the casting myself. And with this project, I decided to bring in a lot of new faces.
Yeah.
So most of them are not even on the poster, but we have a lot of
So
new
we're in
faces.
for a treat. New faces,
Yes.
great cast, Valentine's Day.
Great acting.
We're looking forward to it.
Can we talk a
Amazing
little bit
stuff.
about love, though?
Yeah.
Just a little bit. I mean, Majid is here. Just wanna, because when Majid starts to spit the rhymes, starts to spit the bars,
some history.
The raspiness of his voice is just so romantic. But Majid, what does love mean to you? Do you celebrate Valentine's Day? That's something that in your household you make a very special day.
Yeah, and for me, really, love is not an emotion. I'm a very I have a foundation of spirituality, and the greatest leader of all time said, "I leave you with this last commandment. I leave you with this last commandment, that you love one another just like I love you." Commandment is a law. Commandment is a principle. And if he says, "I leave you with this commandment," it means I'm leaving you with the last law.
Yeah.
That you love. So love really is not how you feel. Love is a command. And whether you feel like it or not,
You have to do
you
it.
have to love. Yeah.
There's no choice.
There's no choice. Unless you want to break the law.
Absolutely love
Yeah,
that. I think that's very beautiful. Very beautifully said.
So time now to get into a little bit of a game. This is going to be a very
Majid
exciting.
says he doesn't like games.
Scrabble.
So basically,
I swear.
we'll be picking the papers we have here, and then you have to tell us, or not necessarily tell us, but you have to find a way to let us know which movie it is. You do not have to mention the actors in the movie, the location, whether Ghana, wherever.
But you can we speak.
Yeah, you speak and tell us, oh, maybe this is the storyline, but take these details out. The actor, location, the director.
Sika, if I haven't seen Titanic,
Make it
You
up.
have to guess.
Yvonne,
okay, me,
ladies first, and since you're our first guest.
So we have to guess which movie Yvonne is talking about. Okay.
How? This one, where do I start from?
You have 10 seconds. So.
No.
Home Alone.
Yes,
Home Alone. You know the poster.
yeah.
Where he does this.
We weren't ready though.
1 point for Helen.
That was under 10 seconds.
Majid, it's your turn.
Yeah, in trouble.
That was fast.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm fast.
You're good.
I know. 20 seconds only. Let's go.
Okay.
There was a fire escape ladder.
Yes.
You're telling a story.
You can.
And then she climbed it.
Uh-huh.
No, he climbed it and then she came. Very famous, the
Titanic.
No.
Rapunzel.
No.
Oh, Jesus.
Wait. She was a prostitute.
Hey.
Oh, Pretty Woman. No.
2 points for Helen.
Helen, no, it's not fair. It's not fair. It's not
Pretty
fair.
Woman,
It's not fair. I think we should share the point.
You can't share the
No,
point.
no, we said it at the same
half
time.
point to you, a half point to me, 1.5. Helen in the lead. Let's go.
Okay, Sika, let's go.
Okay, so basically, they're horses, and then they're, you know, the people who ride the horses.
Robin Hood?
No. And then they ride the horses, and then
Sparta?
they meet
Not Sparta. 300.
Other people. Madam,
Keep going.
they meet other people whilst they are going. You know, there's
Hey, mommy.
north.
It's a series.
Journey to the West.
No.
Journey to the West.
Okay.
Wow, listen.
Oh,
the
you're
girl
good.
is
You're
good.
good. Yeah.
Hey,
All right,
I am
Anita
not
is
doing
next.
again. Oh. I won't do again.
I promise you, these girls saw them when they were writing.
I actually had no idea. I thought it was all Ghanaian films. I'm thoroughly impressed with myself. Anita, let's go.
I lying.
You're saying I'm BBC?
Hey, this one there.
I need to show my name.
Michel. So this one, it's about witches and
Harry Potter.
Mami Jawase. Witches, and it was one
Karishka.
of the.
Keep going.
Is it there?
Keep going.
Is it Karishka?
Oh my goodness! Woo! All right.
She got everything.
No way!
Wow.
This is impressive. I have not seen, on my life, I've not seen any of these cards. All right, pass it to me.
You are lying.
On my life, on my mom, my dad,
She's
my
lying.
nephew's
Hey,
life.
let us
Have not seen any of this. I am impressed. All right, now it's my turn. Wow.
We don't even want to.
To the sore losers in the studio, this is your time to shine. Listen up. Okay.
You didn't read it.
Coming to America.
I almost.
Helen, I'm in the same boat with you.
No, but wait. All right, on that winning note, on that very exceptional note, going on a very quick break. Don't go anywhere. This is still the Lady Circle.
How do I guess that? Welcome back to the Lady Circle. We have just some few minutes to go, but before we even get into our 5 things, of course, it's a new segment on the show. Let's say thank you to our sponsors. We have Yaz Sanitary Pad, GTP, Woodin Vodafone Cash, Onga, Yamvita, and Tasty Tom. Helen, what do you have for us?
All right, well, as Anita said, the 5 things is a new segment on the Lady Circle show. Class will be in session each and every Saturday with myself, Sika, and Anita. Today, we're going to be thinking about 5 things to think about if you're going on a date or when you're going on a date. So if you're a singleton like myself, you're going to want to keep these in mind. Let me step up to the board. Students, are we ready?
We're ready.
All right. Well, 5 things to note if you're going on a date. Number 1 is going to be grooming. It's going to be grooming. Every part of the body. You're going to want to shower, get fresh, make sure that your date is smelling only good things on the date. Also, preparation. You and I know that saying, fail to prepare, prepare to what? Fail. My students are so good. Prepare before the date. For example, I like to go on their social media, find out what sorts of, not stalking, find out what sorts of music they like, the books they're reading.
If they're
so they
serial
think
killers.
that I'm
Teacher, please,
I know
your
of
grooming
this.
is down.
Their grooming is down here. Very important. Number 3, tell your friend where you're going. Tell somebody where you're going for safety reasons. If you're going to
Serial
dinner,
killer.
if you're going maybe to their house. These days, people like to Netflix and what?
Chill.
Thank you. Tell your friend, family member where you're going. Also, confidence. Confidence is everything. Check your posture. You know, my posture is not that great, but you know, shoulders back, head high. Relax. Do something to boost your confidence. Maybe you listen to rap music. Yvonne, great student. Heather, thank you. The seduction is in full effect, all right? Do something to boost your confidence. And also, know your dates. I'm not saying go and stalk again, but what do they like? Maybe they're Muslim, they don't eat pork, for example. You go and order a full pig. Know your dates, their likes, and their dislikes as well. So 5 things to do before you go.
Nice.
Thank you for coming to my lecture.
Nice one.
Fantastic.
And so that is for those who be going on dates.
You left the most important thing.
Like what?
Tell us.
Money.
Money.
Yes.
Oh, you can go to the botanical gardens and read poetry. That one is free. Cheap. Thank you.
You're funny. I
If your
swear.
date leaves you, there we go.
Every will you work from
I'll call
every
Majid.
track,
But you know, they always say as a woman, if you're going out, you should always carry some emergency money.
That's right.
Some what if
Everybody.
money.
Absolutely.
You know, just in case, like Majid said, your date decides to leave you with a bill. You've gone to Shogun, you have ordered 3,000 worth of sushi. Yeah, you can still, you know, see your way around.
Great students all across the board.
Nice one. Very nice.
This is our final game. I'll be asking some few questions and it's called Guilty, Not Guilty. So we have our cards. When I ask the question, if you're guilty, you show you're guilty. If you're not guilty, you turn it the other way around. So the first one says, have you ever supported a victim of a scandal only to find out that he or she was the villain?
Oh, yes.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, yes. You've got to know your facts before you back
Yeah.
anybody in an argument or in a fight. Many times you go and get involved and really your person
It wasn't
hasn't
your
told
fight
you
to
the
fight.
story.
Okay.
One
So the
person's
next
side,
one.
another person's side.
Next one says, have you ever heard a false rumor about yourself?
Oh, yeah.
That you
Yvonne, let
fear
me help
pertains to your brand.
Majid, let's help
Majid
you.
is
Let's
also
help you.
guilty.
Let's help
Yvonne
you,
has to
fine.
be guilty. Tika, are you guilty?
Oh, yeah.
Yes, we are all guilty as charged. Final one, have you ever had your words and intentions twisted in the media? Oh, yeah.
The media.
Media.
Daily.
Yeah. I'm not surprised Majid has
But
it
that's
this
the
way.
definition of media.
Helen, why are you not guilty?
Twist the truth.
That's what they do.
Okay, Helen doesn't really talk. She does all the
Yeah.
talking with food and outings and
And to be honest,
statistics.
yeah, whatever you've heard is true.
Add your own.
Add your own, so you count.
So that's it for Guilty Not Guilty.
Nice. We love it. Thank you. I think we've had, you know, such a great time here on the
Yeah.
Ladies Circle. It's a great way to start the
Yeah,
season, right?
I love it.
The energy, the fire. I'm loving it. And of course, we want to say a very big thank you to our guests, Yvonne and Majid, for coming and making time to spend with us. Congratulations on the film. It's going to be fantastic. Love is going to be the air. People are going to give testimonials of how they met their lovers. Their sugar. No, let me not go there. Let me not go there. But are there any other thing you spoke about? You know, a few projects that you're working on. Is there any other things that you know we should look out for?
For now, Kuka.
Okay.
Kuka. Yeah, we want people to get their tickets. Don't wait till the 14th because of the long queues and all that. So I would urge people to go out and get their tickets. But if you can't, you can also come very early on the 14th, maybe
Yeah.
around 6 p.m. and get your tickets.
How many showings for that day?
20.
Wow.
The last time was 14, so this time 20. Yeah,
That's fantastic. Majid, what about you? I mean, we know you're in the movie. Is there anything else you're working on that you want to share?
It will be on Netflix.
That's
What's
awesome.
next?
Yeah.
It's called Kuka.
Yes. Netflix, Kuka, simply said. Anita, over to you.
As always, you
Over
know,
to Anita.
Yvonne Nelson, you cannot come here. Let us have a great time like this and go back empty-handed. Yes.
Oh,
I like the way you're surprised.
I'm seeing something.
Yes, darling.
That is it.
Ta-da!
Oh, okay. Oh,
Yes, Yvonne.
I'll be doing a lot of.
This is for you. So you know when you're going for the premiere and everything, you have to take really good care of yourself.
Okay.
This is for you.
Nice. This is our Val's Day gift.
Thank you.
Majid, this is for you as well.
Thank you.
Yes. And Yvonne Nelson, a little bit told me you love jollof and you cook the best jollof.
The best.
So going forward, you have to use only tasty tom for your jollof.
Hey, Asema.
Nice.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank
So
you.
this is also for you. Thank you so much for coming.
Thank you.
Thank you, girls.
Majid, share with your wife. It's not just for you, okay?
Of course.
Share with your wife.
So many goodies on this episode, and of course, this season has started out with a bang. We have so much in store for you in 2023. Thank you so much for keeping us company. We'll see you again next week, same time, same place. It is bye-bye.
Bye.